So question number 17. What will increase the power of a trade union, allowing it to increase wages without reducing the employment of its members in a particular industry? The economy is experiencing a fall in the price of capital. If that's the case, actually the firms will uh, firms will actually choose firms will actually substitute capital for labor, right? So I don't think A can be an answer. B. The economy is experiencing rising employment. Mm, okay, this could be an answer, right? The price elasticity demand for the industry is good is equals to 1. And the price elasticity of demand for the industry's goods is greater than 1. Okay, I'm not really sure what the last two options mean, but okay, I think this should be B, primarily because I don't know what the last options mean. But if we talk about what option B is trying to say, option B, when there's rising employment, the workers can leave the said firm for another firm, right? And the firm can experience a shortage of labor, because of the powers of the trade union, right? So they will the firm will actually give in to the conditions of the trade union, that is increase wages and without causing a fall in employment level. So I think this should be B. Question number 18. The table shows the number of workers employed by 4 firms in the same industry. Okay, it's the same industry. The average number of hours worked each day and the total output each firm produces each day. Which firm's workers have the highest productivity? Okay, so this has more to do with math rather than econ actually. So hours worked over here 32, hours worked over here 35, this is 42, the last one is 63. So total output per day, you do the math, 320 divided by 32, so 10 units per hour. 420 divided by 35 is 12 per hour, this is 11 per hour, and this is again 10 per hour. So this should be B. The B is the workers have the highest productivity. They're producing 12 units per hour. Okay, question number 19. Which stage of business cycle is most likely to be characterized by an increasing negative output gap? A negative output gap. This means that, so firstly it says that the output gap is increasing. This means that it's either a booming or it's in a recession. But then again, if it was booming, it would have been a positive output gap. They're producing more than that there is demand. The more it's basically all inflationary. So this is not the answer. It should be B, negative output gap. They're not producing as per the demand, as per the levels of income. Okay, so let's check the answers to okay, I think I have another one left. Yeah, question number 20. We've all done this one. Question number, which characteristics are typical features of the least developed countries? Okay, least developed countries. So the dominant sector of the industry, primary and primary. So it should not be secondary. So C, we cancel out C and D. Then export earnings stable. Export earnings are not stable for least LDC. So they are unstable, so this shouldn't be A either. In terms of trade over time, not stable, they are unstable, so the answer to this one is B, because we are talking about least developed countries, not developed countries or almost developed countries. Recently developed, not almost developed countries, recently developed countries. Okay, so let's check the answers. Question number 17 was B. Question number 18, simple math, B. This one was also B. And this one, question number 20, was also B. Okay, so just 10 more MCQs left.